This meeting is being live streamed. Woohoo! All right. It looks like we are on Facebook. Susie Byler. Blessings, 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 and welcome. We tried doing this the other way. It wasn't working. So we are here. I am Michele Ambergy, and I'm here with my darling, beloved Susie Byler, and we're doing Latin language for you guys today. Susie Byler is, matter of fact, Susie, tell them about the Light Language Symposium, because I think people can still register and listen to it, right?
Yes, we have 5 more days. We're only on day 5. So, we're on day 5. So, I don't know, we're in the middle of it, but there's still many more amazing activations and healings to come. So please join us for free. Use that link in the description. I'm trying to talk and share this at the same time. So I'm just a little, let me just do this and then
That's okay. That's okay. That's just kind of how this morning has been. I started out trying to do a Facebook event. Facebook has changed things and doing the event, but I couldn't add Susie as my co-host for some reason. And I'm sure it's something that I clicked in the whole clickety click you got to do coming down. So I need to figure that out, but we'll just do it this way because this works good. Zoom is always reliable. I love it.
We like Zoom.
Yeah, thank you, Zoom. I always call it Zoomy. We getting our Zoomies. So welcome, everybody. We're so grateful to be here. So grateful to be bringing the light language in like we are. It's so important. So we do want to start out. Susie, tell people a little bit about the Light Language Symposium.
Yes.
Get them interested.
Yes. So the Light Language Symposium is in full swing and we are experiencing activations and healings. And as I did a live this morning and I was encouraging people not to be scared of the word activation. Yes, activation can be overwhelming and intimidating for those who are sensitive and empathic. But the cool thing is when you are activated, you are also given an enhanced ability to deal with the energies that are coming in, and the energies are coming in. That's not stopping. So you actually want to be activated so that you have the tools and your DNA is equipped to receive, assimilate, integrate the amazing streams of energy that are coming in. So that is all happening in the Light Language Symposium. Today we have Marion Hobbs, and as she is sharing her gifts, she's a very multi-dimensional being, and so she has these connections to all these different places in the galaxy and in the universe, and so you will get activated and connected to these different places, and that's a good thing because it enhances your ability to deal with what is coming onto the planet right now. And we are flooding the ley lines and the light grids around planet Earth with our light codes and energy signatures that are coming through our light language. That is the intention of the symposium. It is happening. And when you register for free and you receive these energies and you integrate these energies, you can also play with us and be in service with us in this way to fully saturate the ley lines and the grid matrices around planet Earth with the light, with your love that comes from your heart and soul. And it is just such a beautiful experience. I'm just blessed and honored to be a part of it. You know, I'm blessed that Spirit chose me, or however you want to put that. I do. I did say yes, you know, but it is an honor to be able to host this event. And so I am grateful, and I invite you to join us, because the more of us that are in service together, the more we are transforming our reality here on planet Earth, and heaven knows we need to transform this reality.
Amen, sister.
I'm gonna have veins popping out of my head soon. I'm so passionate about this. We need to transform this reality. So
it's so important. So important. One of the things that I get from my guidance too is, you know, this this light language, and the reason we call this the Soul Speak Salon, kind of what we do with, or Soul Speak with Susie, and I actually just started a new Facebook page. It's Soul Speak Salon.
Yes.
Is that the light language is the language of our soul. It's not like it's coming from like some weird places we don't know what it is. It's coming from within us, and we're all one. We're all one love presence. We're all one sacred holy presence at the quantum level. And so as we do this, we're speaking from the soul. It's coming from that purity and that love and that place where we all are connected. And so it's all good, it's all love. And if you're new to this, it looks a little bit strange. And it's important to let the energy, it's about the frequency. It's not about the sounds, although the sounds carry frequency. But a lot of people are like, well, it sounds like you're just going blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it does. But all of that, the sounds and the codes and the energies that are being expressed out into the universe are powerful, and they're important, like what Susie was saying. It is an honor. It is an honor. And I just want to share for a minute, and then Susie, I would love for you to share too. I started doing this light language when I was 16 years old. I was in a Christian church. It was Assemblies of God, kind of a holy rolling church where they're singing and dancing in the spirit. And I was like, oh my God, it's so cool. And all of a sudden, spirit came on me, and I have been speaking the language ever since, and which is like 45, 46 years ago that this all started for me. And I kept it kind of under wraps, and I would use it in my healing, and I would use it privately. But it's been just the last few years that I've come out of the light language closet, because it's like, oh my gosh, this is real. And it's so exciting to me, because now it's just like a whole important part of my heart and soul is being able to just be flow out into the world. And so I just want to share that with everybody, because it's important to know kind of the backstory, I think, too. Susie, how did you come upon this? What happened?
I grew up in the Christian church, and we spoke in tongues. So I don't remember how old I was, but I'm pretty sure I did it at least once, being moved by the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, right? But then that sort of faded away. And when I came to Sedona, I was at a very special sacred vortex here, and it came through. The Monero light beings came through, and I just remember that experience and feeling the power of these beings that come through my being.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, I was like, oh, you guys sound like you're Chinese. I didn't know. I didn't know what or who they were really. And then we inquired more deeply to find out who these beings were. And recently, one of my colleagues told me, she said, they are a combination of Hopi, Anasazi, and she mentioned another thing. So that's kind of cool, because I am, on Anasazi land. The Anasazi used to walk through Sedona. I mean, this is their land. And then the Hopi, being so close by, it makes sense that I was activated with their language here. So I don't have any way to verify that, maybe if a Hopi or Anasazi heard what I was speaking, they'd know what I was saying, but it's just really sweet to be in this powerful Sedona vortex and to connect with their energies here. So yeah, that's kind of my story.
It's so cool. And you know what, Susie, it's so funny because we've been doing this together for a while. I didn't realize that that's how it came through for you. That is so cool. So we both kind of are coming through it through Christianity, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm half Native American. I'm half Cherokee. Got a little Choctaw in there. And so we're bringing through, we're using these ancient energies and these sacred celestial energies, these energies of the soul, and just holding this space for everybody. And it truly is an honor, and it truly is a pleasure.
Yeah.
And I speak for myself, but I know also that I'm speaking for Susie, that I hope each and every one of you are blessed by this experience. And I think it's time to roll. I'm feeling it coming on.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it coming on. One thing, when I speak from the group collective, not necessarily from a particular set of beings. So that's something that's kind of different that Susie and I do too. And we know that ultimately we're it's all coming from the same source anyways. But I love that you have kind of a knowledge of where that is coming through you. I think
They're a
that's
very
cool.
specific set of beings. They were part of creating this universe. And so they bring those creation codes and the empowerment and the knowing of who we as humans are as creators. And they want to empower us in our abilities as creators. So ultimately, when I, feel their goal with coming through, it's because they want to empower us as creators, because they know our potential. They know what we're capable of. So yeah, I think that's important to know too. You can receive through a certain filter when you understand what their agenda is.
Yeah. And that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's something I think is so important for people to know, is this language isn't just one thing. It is, but it isn't, when it's coming through so many different ways. And as long as we understand that it is coming from love and light, it can bless us in so many different ways. I know when I do light language, I oftentimes speak different languages.
Yeah.
And I've asked before, like, who is this? Who is this? And it's like, God. It's like, okay. God, is that you? And so it's like, that's what they need me to know. And I know it's of love. I know it's of light, because I can feel it and I can see it too. That's another thing, is I can see the golden forms coming from my mouth and off my hands when I do this stuff too, which is really cool. And I actually had somebody I met not too long ago. She's like, what's coming off your hands? And I'm like, oh, it's light language. She's like, weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Hallelujah.
I know, exactly. It's like, woohoo, another convert. So let's all just take a nice deep breath. Oh my goodness gracious. If anybody's feeling a little bit like the God bumps or the chilies, that's part of what happens too. I just get just allowing yourself to feel your feet, being in your body, being present. Susie, I think you're a go.
Ngomo yakachukoto onya nglemo yakashong kumukhira chukoto uyong muguyate te fia shukoto to oyala ngamukcho mukuyante ya ngamukcho iya bo uyong mukyo to unya a mukshata te ala ya iya frukushikoto to iya valaya ngamo ishikoto to yang kchatate iya au runkushunkoto to iya mama Shakatata Aya. Hio Yakushogotoya Lemakachate Ngomokuchotoya Ngomoriakchete Ngomokuyontotoya Shibeketea Hia Ngomokiate Chiakototoya Moe Shiakototoya. We wish to activate your power. Ngomokushakata Iya Umokugo Ankia Ngomokucha Akiga Ngomokushakatea Naloloya Shamototo Hia Uguam Sha Akia tata ngomokushanto to yamala ngomokushanto to yang ngomakiachante ya hiang kuchukutu ya mushya lea ngomainkyonto to o yang shankete ya He young shong katadam de alamang shankatoya. We activate your ancient wisdom. Aya akatoto. Free ngush kototo. Hui. Breathe. Breathe deeply in the remembering of who you are.
I'm getting really strongly, and I've been getting this for the last 10 days or so, is the presence of dolphin whales. Dolphin and whales are connected to the Syrian star system, and they were put here to help hold the ley lines together on this planet, not the terrestrial ones within the water and the land, but also the ley lines are the light grids that are around the planet. And so I'm really feeling their presence coming in, and I'm feeling almost like they're going to be moving through me. So let's see what this is going to be. Everybody take a nice deep breath, breathing in. Ooh. Ai di di un se ke un se de o ti ken ti atiek. Ara ke te do re ke sara pe pe bandi ate ke. Ere pe pe o tsu ke te o se ka ando as ke ke. Ora ke te un se ke o sa ba un de ko ka de um dia ke. A para ke te o se ka ten dia ke. Ora ke pe um bia se akwa se ke un dia. Ara ke tu te 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 saun ba te ke bia ta ka. Also began dia saka a. Anta te o ka oe ke te un saka ba ya da o saka ke yam. Ite tsu soki aka aka te o saka ke bia baby o ka ta dia saka. Ora ke te dia saka. Ura te ke on sa au te ke o papa ya tata. Ide ke siu de ka o saka au ke ko a so ka ke o ke. Ora ke te o saka ko e de ka sa o ka o saka ke mo dia de o ke te dia. E saka ko ta sa ko a. Era cateosa e baby o de o e de giro e de que o te o caca o se que be esse camba pa tudo takia to se o kiki ata se leko a so kakawa leko a koka un se que o se que papia o de o de que they're telling me that they are activating and helping to um, reconnect parts of the light body that has either been damaged, been disconnected by whatever means. They're showing me that they're lighting everybody up from their feet all the way to their head and connecting them into that deeper, more profound sacred beingness that is them. And they're showing me like that the every cell within your bodies are being lit up right now, filled with that divine light. Ora kasendio seke, ora ketero sakerena, ora keteo sakia kya kya, umbabeo sakeo tatao sakeda di india de akyon. Ora kasera king india so lela deo sakapao. Ora kateo dia sekekea. Haruki deo saketa o kedielo siakia yakian dia yakyo yamda. Ora keteo sere de on dia skelia leondia liga keo. Ora que piambia au kau kim kiau the city di dion sakiri di on the house sakiri di dia uku te go sakiri di dia kya onda sakua wa ngedi dia se he took itsa au ke au sakekyo. They're showing me that they're putting a crown of light on every single one of you who are here. Oh, and who are listening, whether you're listening live or later, they're putting a crown of light on you that is helping to hold that crown chakra opening, helping to hold that connection to that greater you, to that deeper you. They're also showing that they're working in the hearts. I'm seeing all these hearts that are just like glowing with light. How pusaku. How pusako atu siku aso and dia love is the key, love is the answer. Akuta sukatu seka wanta siki. Onto siko asu akike. And everybody just take a nice deep breath, breathing in. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Moea, sheonkia, mokushiate, Ngama kia, nyokata ea, muun kyoto to moshi kiante. An kya ketete a, moishia kutoto uia le mangia, chetete a, mokuyo, mokyoto. Ohi, hey, mo, hia, I, mokoya, she. We have worked with the dolphins and the whales. We know them intimately. Ma kyototo oea mo yanka shototo. Ya ngama kyototo iya free. We invite you to release your burdens and to float. Ngama kishya ayora ya toto ya ngama kyante shimo kutyototo ya. Yang mo ya kya chetate ya urikya a kya toto Aya, shikatatoe anga mukia tate anjo. Ngoma kia ontotohia. Rio shikatato. Nga kia ve tete a shotata. Release your burdens. Ngoma kishatata aya nga kia totohia. Ooh, Shimakototo. Remember what it feels like to surrender. Nga kushiakatate a. Leave young kyototo. Oi, avogu shokto ongang kyoto to hiya. Avore angyo shiakatatea ngamari yakochota yatata hiya sha. There is joy in surrender. Kushikatatea ngamu yoto to ya vongu sho to ya bahaya ngamokochoto. Nga ekiate. Havrashiankatataha. Move into your hearts. Ngamokushototohuya. Veasho. Move into your souls. Ngamokushatata aya. Yangshakototo. Allow your energies to be integrated. Ngamohyatata. Raya shiakmakyata.
Susie was doing that. I was seeing dolphins swimming and jumping and playing and riding the waves, and so much joy at the sharing of this. The dolphins and whales are connecting in here. Open up your heart and just receive that dolphin and whale energy. Also, the dolphin and whales are connected into that Syrian energy. We're in the Lion's Gate opening. We're working towards the widest opening, which is on August 8th. It is that Lion's Gate. It's all around that energy of connecting to the divine. It's all around the energy of joy and peace and being who you truly are as a sacred and holy divine being. Arakasiri di ondo asikipia. Here de dion sekikiwa patao saka. The kekata to sa tetekia kia to soking. Are siri dio kasaro kitiri nini now. Usikibia suakiati asiakiasi ambao gao. Irkotunde de dio sakiro dio dara idi dio dia pia. What do you think? Right now, you guys, we are surrounded by dolphins, rings and rings and rings of dolphins, and the whales. The whales are like almost like being a foundation for the dios that come and for holding us up. Humanity is so very sacred. We see you, sacred ones. We remind you of the joy. We remind you of the play. This is where you are found, where who you are is found, in the joy and the play and the in the divider. You are not alone. Do not be afraid. Au kusikikium pia pia pia. Stand in your light, O Kato. Stand in the light, O Sacred One. Stand in the light, Asuakuasa, and Desekiapiatsian. Idikitidi Sanu Kitadianya. Receive the expanded light, O Katado. Idikitidi Sanu Kandianian, Seakiakiaro de Deonta. Receive the light that flows to you, through you, from you, as you. So full. Speak to the dolphins and whales. Receive the blessings of the waters. The waters are transmitter of information and of energy. Hold it sacred. Take care of your waters. Ooh. You're all shining stars. We love you. We love you so much. Do not be afraid. Stand in your light. Stand in your light, beloved ones. Ooh, ooh. Mm.
Stand in your light and stand in your joy. This is actually a time to practice joy, to be in your joy, because we are going through a massive transition on planet Earth, and we are moving into heaven on earth. And this is a time of celebration and joy, even though it does not seem like it sometimes. There is so much joy in what is happening. And I do feel the dolphins so strongly, and they're asking us to stand in our joy, to practice joy, to play, to remember our joyful aspects, to remember who we are as joy, to remember who we are in joy. So find ways to bring joy back into your life.
Absolutely. It's kind of weird. It's like I used to, yay! I used to play when I was young, and I'm going to do this because it's so funny. They're asking me. And I used to be like, dolphin.
You can't be silly and have fun, but they love it. They're like, yes.
That's what we're talking about. Being in that space. Oh my gosh.
I just modeled that for you guys right now.
This is how you do it.
I speak dolphin. You didn't know that. So here's what's really fun though, you guys. I just have to share this because before we even started, I was like, I'm feeling the dolphins and the whales with Michele today. I'm hoping she'll bring them through. I almost asked her if she would bring them through, but you know, she got the message because they were there and she's intuitive and she knew they were there. So of course she brought them through. That's just so much fun. I love it.
So cool. They have been so present the last, I'm going to say 10 days. I spoke about him even last week about, and matter of fact, I even channeled a whale. It was through, I had a few people who were like, okay, we maybe aren't going to listen to this chick anymore. That's okay. And everybody does
And look at
whale.
the colors we're wearing.
I know.
I was going to wear a totally different color today, and then I saw this shirt and I was like, oh yeah, that's the one. So
I was thinking that, and even the artwork you have behind you is very water. So beautiful.
yeah, my
It's
sister
so
made
beautiful.
that for me.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, Susie, what a blessing. This is so wonderful that we get to meet every single week. We're going to be doing this every week, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And so put that on your calendar. If you forget, it's going to be on my calendar. So you can go to my website, micheleambergy.com. I've got it on my calendar. And so what we'll do is we will live stream this from our Zoom here into Intuitive Michele Ambergy, and then we'll share it out all over the place. Also, I said before that I am starting a Facebook group that's called Soul Speak Salon. I didn't even tell Susie. I told her I was going to do it. I didn't tell her I did it.
Love
So
it.
we're going to stream it in there. And I invite any of you who speak light language, please come over and share with us. Be a part of this. If you're interested in learning about it, or if you just like the lives, come on over and let's start a special group, where we can all really share and gather this beautiful energy and gather together, because it really is about community. The future of humanity is about, once again, finding our communities and living together. So,
I love it so much. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate that.
oh,
Um,
thank you.
I'm also doing something that I didn't tell you about.
Surprises
I'm
today.
going to lead a retreat here in Sedona in September,
Yes.
the weekend before the equinox.
I
It's
love
called
it.
Activate Your Voice. And you're going to get 8 sessions with me over a span of 5 days, where we learn how to speak from our soul alignment. So whether that's light languages or just learning how to speak your truth and stand up for yourself, you're going to learn how to open your voice, discover the voice of your soul. It's going to be really powerful. It's going to be lots of channeling and light language activations and didgeridoo deep sound healing, and it's going to be in a super intimate space. So I'm just, I've been guided to do that. So you can go to, I'll put the link in the comments, but you can go to creationtemple.com/retreat. Learn about it there. Registration's open as of today. So you guys are the first to hear about it. I haven't even sent it to my newsletter community yet. So I'm just so excited. I can't hold back. I have to share it.
That's awesome.
That's the whole point of opening your voice, right? Sharing what you want to share.
Yeah, it is. And it opens up, not only is it opening the voice and opening your ability to speak, but it opens up creativity. It opens up that passage between the head and the heart. If you're stuck in any area of your life, opening this right here will change your life.
100%.
So, Susie, I'm so glad you're doing that.
Yeah.
I would be there, but that is the weekend of my 60th birthday. My birthday's the 20th. Yeah. So
we'll celebrate you at the retreat. You can come
I will be
there.
tapping in. Sedona is one of my homes away from home. Santa Cruz and Sedona are my American places. So I love it.
So I just want to say, those of you who register from watching this video, when you register, there's a little box that says referred by. Just drop Michelle's name in there so we know where you came from.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah.
So we're so grateful for everybody being here. Know that we're going to be doing this on a regular basis and really sharing this light out, getting this beauty and this joy out into the world. And every one of you that are here, just listening to it, you begin to take it in and you just radiate it out into the world. And that's what it's about. Sometimes it's not about the doing, it's just about being.
Like the Dolphins were saying, float.
Yep.
I just want to share a real quick story before we leave.
Yes, absolutely.
In 2012, at the December solstice, is the solstice in, okay.
Yeah, and it was, yes, and it was the whole Mayan thing, but it was the
right.
2012, 21.
I was in the ocean and I was floating on my back, and I'm not a good floater in water. I get water in my ears and I'm not good at it, but for some reason it just worked. And I was floating in the ocean and I felt the deepest surrender that I ever felt in my entire life. And I was like, this is how it feels to surrender. So when the Dolphins invited us to surrender today and to float, there is a feeling that goes with that, where you just let go and let God carry you. Let the divine hold you. Let Mother Earth support you. We can do that now. We can do that whenever we choose. We can let go and surrender.
And if it feels uncomfortable, do it just for 2 seconds. Just give yourself just 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Just let go of everything. and just feel that.
Yeah.
And then the next time you do it, you're going to want to do it for 5 seconds. And then you're going to want to do it for a minute.
Yeah, yes.
You don't have, and then a lifetime. And that is so beautiful and so wonderful. We're so grateful for all of you guys. Thank you for being here in this bubble of love and joy. Susie, I love you.
I love you, Michele.
I'm just so grateful that I met you and that now we're playing together and doing this. I knew it when I first saw you. I'm like, that girl and I are going to do something really cool. I'm getting chills when I say that too. I'm so grateful.
Should we just give a dolphin goodbye to everyone?
All right, let's do it.
Here we go.
We love you guys.